This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Washington Commanders. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
First down, they'll start out with Akers. Yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. You're talking about this Jets defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass. Because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft.
Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack in a game. Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Play action. Waters. And he can't escape it. There he goes. Set by Blue Chief and cover.
It may be cliche, but it's just something that turns up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitor, you don't want the crowd in the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did there. But you said also these defenses are going to give them a lot of looks like we just said there.
They certainly are. They're pretty unit. They're going to run the middle of this year with them. And that's why they get after them.
To throw on second down. Walters. And this play in the lead as he couldn't reach back forward. They drive his own over again. Touchdown. Completion. And they get it off the field. And a complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating to the gun. Walters. Incomplete. Back the ball goes defensively. And he'll get this away. AC Rare. Taking it about the 36. 7 yards on the return after a punt for 39. And it will be Washington football now for 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team. What will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Number one, they took to their self-scouting report. And every team that's really good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be help. They have to get some guys to get back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and look at change conditions.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they get some inside at the 8 and just shy of the 30. A little more on that one, and another first down. But I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organic. Just about every quarterback is trained to really work downfield first before they jump in to make a nice safe throw. And in this case, it's exactly what they did. Let it create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
Just drive a little bit better there, partner. When you game plan for now, pick it up some of the slack. Because remember the last job you went through that.
Throwing on first down. Hopkins. Through the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside. As my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. That forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 for the 20. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them for 3rd and 4.
First there, and he's nice little bit off. He's a decent game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. That was not an easy one to hold on to. Eventually able to knock this one through. And it's Washington. So after drive number 3 here, we have the score. It's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process of these teams, I'd say it's over for you. Everyone understands what's going on, and they've got to probe a little bit. They don't give me a big shot. First 3 points on the board could be significant. Austin elects to bring this out of the zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than last year. Particularly move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts. Yeah, every team that we ever turned to is always up front. But when you start that deep in your territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt dead, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that time. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
looking to throw on second down. Waters. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to the defense. They just teach them how to get your head around. Keep the ball. So you can make a play. The ball runs in the air. That's exactly what we did there. That's nice.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's intercepted. Looks like he can't hit it. And this is down inside the 15-yard line. First time we've seen him get one here in the rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week and has handled the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And they get to it quickly as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Hopkins. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Clemson's on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3. The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either get 3rd down, or don't get the 3rd down in the first place and get your big chunks of yards on 2nd down. So open field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal. Yeah, you're getting from first and goal situation, but how do you get credit to the defense? They were kind of really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Nice job there on special teams to level him inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're still in search of the initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. He's going to get a second gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and 9 of the yard. From the 22 now, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, it's shot. And that's the score. They're 1 yard up to the 23. That's why aggressive defense players love the blitz. Because anytime you get their attention to the blitzers, free up the D lineman to make a play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And
they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3. Let's press this a little bit. I'm getting you 4 down just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe they're going to press it a little bit. This might be the case. Going on first down, this one lines up to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game. Yeah, that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. First catch there from OBJ, and that good for a first down. Look at the throw. Hopkins. That's off the flat for Hopkins. This one goes for 20. And they're using it in the backfield sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get it touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another right there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Again, they'll drop the throw. Akers, 5 catches. And they'll go down here against the 12-yard line. They'll go to gain of 4, and they will bring up 2nd down. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stepping in behind the line. Off the play flag. Hopkins.
His 6th touchdown of the season, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this is a hack for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Waters. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if we can get something going here on 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Waters. Throw out wide is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Washington. He returns the punt 61 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, rookie, that's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one too low.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw again, Hopkins. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Akers, 44 yards. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now he gets free up the left sideline, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll look to throw again. Short pass caught by Henry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Akers with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And my goodness, another interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Hopkins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hopkins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jets, nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw him coming, converged on it before he could get much out of
it. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Seven Pirates.
Back to throw. Waters. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Waters escaping the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Back to throw again. And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hopkins. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Cam Akers halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And my goodness, another interception. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Akers, a 23-yard run. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Next to fix the score. Commanders 48, Jets nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To throw on second down, Waters. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Waters. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now, he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Waters. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. I wish I had.
1st and 10. Waters. Short pass caught by Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers,
touchdown! Nick Chubb, 27 yards. And the Jets are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. The backup Murray, his first throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Hopkins. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down. Hopkins. That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
60 Bison.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Cam Akers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been. And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return will stop right around the 25.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Hopkins. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ready? Smash! Cougar 19! Check!
Following the penalty, Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Waters, open man, the tight end Henry. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Tag! Mustang 19!
They go play action here on 1st down. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Juju Brents. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the postgame.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flank, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 35. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Waters. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Waters. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Waters. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. And by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.